I've been working at a farmer's market for a couple of months now. I'm 16 years old. I don't think I'm a job expert, but I really feel like I've been starting to do these things which really made my shifts really exciting. I don't want you to miss out on this because we work for 70 years of our life, something like that. And if you could find a way to make that work a lot more fun, then it would 100% be worth a try. Now, I got the job that I'm working at right now at the farmer's market because I like the idea of working there, and I just applied. I gave it a try. I wanted to see how it would go. But it didn't look too bright, unlike the sun, because they didn't respond. I sent out the reply. I spent some time on it. I added my little resume, but they didn't respond in a day, in a week, in a month. I was already getting kind of worried. So one time I was just going on a walk around where I live with my parents, and we pulled up to the place that I actually was going to work at. My parents are talking to me about how I should go in there, ask for the manager, or see if they actually are gonna accept my application. But I'm like, oh no, it doesn't matter. They'll just tell me, they'll take a look at it and basically do nothing about it. But they insist, and I figure, you know what, it doesn't hurt. If I get the experience and opportunity to work here, it'll be a good idea for me to do. So I go up to the store. I ask the random cashier that's right at the front of the entrance if there's the manager and if they saw my application that I sent out a month ago. So the cashier goes to the manager. I was standing there for 10 minutes, but it felt like 10 hours, looking at the little products that are there that I'm gonna work on. But then someone comes out the door. It's not the manager, it's the same cashier that told me that she was gonna try to get the manager. But whatever, I gave it a shot. I go back on my walk with my parents, and it was worth a try. At this point, a few weeks pass, still no reply, so I just give up. There's no point in me getting a job anyways. I'm gonna have more time to do whatever I want. As soon as I start telling myself this over and over again, the more I actually believed myself. But that quick thought ended when I actually got an email saying that I'm scheduled for an interview. So then I do the interview, I get the job, and then I start working on my first shift. As that whole story unfolded, I realized that I should try to see the positive in things instead of thinking about it negatively. Even though it took them 2.5 months for them to actually respond to me and reach back, I got the job now, so it's completely fine. I was able to go on a walk with my parents, go to the store again just to see what it's like. I got to try these little challenges that got out my comfort zone. So that's what I started to do when I started to work. I saw the positives when my owner yelled at me on my first day of my shift because I wasn't cleaning the corn the right way. I saw the positive in it. Okay, this guy's actually really experienced. He's been doing this for 70 years. It's also a good way to train my ego, to listen to the person who is honestly better than me at this. When I get back to back shifts that last so long and it's summer break, I want to have some fun. It's good training and practice. I'm also making money from it, thankfully. I'm meeting new people. The coworkers there are nice. When I get scheduled a shift at 7 a.m. before the store even opens, it's a great way to be productive in the morning. When my parents can't pick me up, remember how we walked around? I would have to do that. I'd have to walk around. But I was in my work attire. I was in my jeans, in my uniform, in my hat, and it's the summer. And it's 100 Fahrenheit. So I had to walk for 20 minutes like that. I saw the positive in it, that it's a cool story, it's a cool challenge. It made me grateful that I don't have to do this every day and it could be worse. So I was able to look at the whole experience of the job in a positive way. So when I did the work, I felt happy. I felt like I was learning and getting new experiences. And when you put it in a way like that, you get kind of surprised that you're actually getting money from this. With all the coworkers you can talk to, with all the things you can try, with all the character traits that you can develop. We're getting paid to do this. But I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna always be positive. When I went to work sometimes, I just looked forward to pressing my thumb on the clock in machine thing and just waiting to leave. But that's why I started to enjoy the little things that were at my work. When I'm cleaning the corn that my owner yelled at me on the first day about. You have to bag the corn and wrap it up. I kid you not, I was so happy that the tie that I used to bag the corn up was blue. I never used a blue tie before. It was a cool color. So that actually made me happy throughout my shift because I get to use these cool blue ties to bag up the corn. Also, because I just started the job, there's still a lot of new things that I haven't done before. Going into the freezer room and feeling like it was some escape room, and if I didn't escape, I'd be frozen. I was about to say I'd be cooked, but it's the opposite. All the fog, my hands getting numb trying to peel the boxes open and find something. All the fog making everything blurry and my nose hairs getting frozen. Not even if there's a new task, but there's a new environment, like there's a special event going on. There's one of my friends working there too. Also, because it's a farmer's market, I was able to try some of the food that they had there. Whenever my parents would pick me up or there was a type of food that wasn't that good, it was like okay, but it wouldn't sell for the full price, I got to eat some of it. And I didn't have a blackberry in so long, for years and years, but because we actually sold blackberries, I took some of them and tried it. And it was so sweet and sour, I was missing out for so long. Also, it's really great when I'm trying to restock the food on the shelves and tables and the customers ask me a question. It's such a great way to talk to new people and see how that whole process works. It's a really great way to challenge yourself. And that's what I hope your job can be too, challenging, because I'd rather be busy than bored. So on my first days of going to the job, I would talk to the new coworkers. I'd make some new friends, and then when I'd see them again, I'd be more excited and looking forward to my next shift. I also challenged myself in taking responsibility and doing things myself without anyone telling me to do it or not do it. I became more responsible, more of a leader. And the best part about it, it's not just this job that does similar stuff like this. It's almost any job that's out there. I also purposely signed up for one of the most busiest days of the farm, just so I can see how it feels like. If you would also like some fun, cool challenges while being surrounded by hundreds of people like you so you can connect with people, make more friends, grow a lot more, click that free like-minded club in the description. If you like the environment of this video, please consider subscribing because it's free. You can always change your mind. If you would also be interested in content creation, YouTube videos, almost turning that into your job, because honestly, I make more money from the YouTube stuff that I do than from my job that I work at. If that sounds cool, you'd like to create, I do have a Calendly link where you can book a quick call with me for free and I can see if I could help you grow on YouTube. I'm looking forward to what comes next for my job. It's my first job ever, and I'll only learn more and more as it goes on. Everyone probably is going to have to work some type of job at some point. So if you can make your job better, that would be so helpful. I really hope you can think about this. Maybe I was able to help. Hope we can talk again soon. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Next time you're at your job, try to think about this. And yeah, I'll see you later, man. Take care. Peace. Bye-bye.